seriously. And I had to like go to the other aisle because I was on the verge of tears. I was like starting to laugh so much. I'm just like, oh my god, I can't let that kid. that is evidence that the kids are all right.
You know, they are kids, and they are all right.
All right.
Run back winners semifinals between these two.
We got Grants here. Ikan's got to win 6 games. Earl's just got to win 3. This is definitely the uphill battle for Ikan because in the last time that they played the set, Earl was a very decided victor. So it's all going to be on how Ikan adapts here.
I'm sure Ikan talked to his coach, Mr. Pack Diesel. Has him for some advice here. Let's see how it applies in this grand finals. It might just be using those tree trunk throws a little bit more. They almost counteract. Oh, what a that soft kill!
Very smart usage of that lingering nair because like, that nair, that's the advantage of it. It has a lingering hitbox that stays around for a very long time. So if you're able to drop down on like the last active frames, you can definitely catch somebody that's trying to jump back in a rush.
And you know, we're so used to like the strong, brilliant, rage-filled KOs that Ryu has. Sometimes you forgo the soft edge guard, right? So having that versatility in your game is very relevant here for Ikan. However, Earl's going to answer right back. You got the stock on the left side of the stage, and now we are 2 stocks apiece.
Yeah, it's the difference between the Vince Carter dunk and the Tim Duncan just roll it off the glass.
The glance.
The fundamentals, like, ooh, almost.
Massage the ball into the hoop basket. Go baseball team. I don't want to.
Oh,
I actually do.
Good back air. And
Yep.
Waited right at roll distance, was expecting that. Honestly, like that's the fear factor that Ikan puts into you because at that range, there's so many things that Ryu can throw out to cover options. So you try your best to make sure it's like, okay, don't roll. But after an X amount of times, it's like, okay, he hasn't read a roll in a while. Maybe I can do it again.
Oh, but the weight and the catch on the high recovery. EarlOfM not out of this yet. Brilliant advantage state from the right side of the stage all the way to the left. Good stuff to keep him in this game. Oh, and just waiting it out. When Earl is tech chasing, he might just, like, if he lands every single tech chase, he might just be the scariest player in Chicago.
Oh, charging up the focus, rolls through the shield breaker, gets the target combo Shoryu, and that is game 1 to Ikan.
Give it your all.
I thought Lucina might live there, but maybe, you know, that's the thing is no one lives there. That's Ryu, right?
It's of course, it's Ryu. It doesn't matter. He doesn't care.
Sometimes when Ken does that, you live there because Ken sometimes decides not to work.
Yeah, Ken's Ken.
Yeah.
And also, like, if I'm not mistaken, you can also SDI out of some of Ken's stuff, if I'm right.
Yeah. But you have 2 hit. It's like a 3 hit, so like the 3rd hit is the strong one. The first 2 is like, if you're on it, you can stay on.
They should have gone with ST rolls and made like light DP the one that is like stupid early kills. Because just the single hit one.
No, I'm good. I don't need Hazmat exploding me at like 40. I'm good.
Oh, and again, a great chase. Ikan has been on top of those roll reads all night tonight.
Using the platform to escape. Okay, doesn't get the target combo there just yet. It's going to need a punch. And a continuation of the ledge trap? No. Earl sneaks in, and this is scary.
That air dodge in could have been very dangerous. Earl's starting to sniff out those options.
He still can. Yeah, look at him trying to sneak down with the fading down air. We've seen that a couple of times where like just the ancillary hits of the down air do so much work for Earl.
He's starting to do the work of baiting out that focus attack. Good ledge play. Earl staying right on top of Ikan, not letting him breathe whatsoever.
Oh, he was just barely off, and oh, he faded too low. Oh,
Went too deep, he got too greedy for it.
Not out of it yet. However, the momentum might just be out of the sails here for Earl. We'll see.
Low short, low forward, Tatsu. And again, throwing out those up airs. Gets the conversion and goes all the way with it. Ikan now up 3 stocks to 1.
That's the problem with Ikan's Ryu. If you lose momentum for a second, he gets in there and he hits you twice. But twice is actually 6 times, and then you're dead.
Earl able to reverse it there. Ikan tried to use that level 1 focus to get back. But again, Earl doing a good job of baiting those options out. And instead punishing Ikan for trying to use that as a recovery option to get back. Oh, that's playing a dangerous game in that range.
But both players playing smartly around each other's effective ranges, right? Ikan would not have focused there if he thought he was going to get hit by 2 nairs.
Again, tried for a roll read, but Earl ready for it. Not sure you can dislodging Earl from the ledge. With Shoryuken again on the platform. Earl starting to chase those without up tilt. Not as safe as he thought.
Yeah, but he's trying to create as much space as he can, get a couple of ancillary hits in, even on the 1 focus with a fading down there. Oh, but just give him the big toes.
Roundhouse.
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Peter, you can't just say Roadhouse.
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 I like the one where it was like they actually got Hugh Laurie to play House on an episode. He was just
like,
House. Roadhouse. That too.
That too. What was the Family Guy reference I brought up earlier today was someone, so there's a whole conversation about method acting, and the Christian Bale clip where they mixed Peter into it.
Oh, that
where it
was
him blindly recorded and he was yelling at the dude.
Yeah. See, Family Guy can be funny sometimes.
That was so
funny.
Works
sometimes. Hey, we got a character switch. We got Earl Sora coming out.
I'm excited to see this. I've been playing against Pete's Sora quite a bit. And this is going to be multi-hit central, so at least as far as playing around focus is concerned, this could be a very relevant character switch. However, the buff to the strong fireball being very relevant dealing with some of these magic spells in the early going.
And the thing you're also going to notice is that Sora's got the air mobility to kind of play around Ikan really well. It's one of those characters where in the air, very floaty and a lot of mobility too. So you're able to fade in and out with those aerials very easily so that you can neutralize stuff like Red Fireball. You can
but you're caught in the corner and then you float right into this.
I'm about to say it's all good and dandy until you're on the ground for too long. That is the double-edged sword of this matchup.
And look at him go. Ikan is not at all fooled by the Sora at the moment. Sora's in the corner. This is what you said. You are going to explode in the corner. I don't care who you are, how floaty you are, how many tricks you have on my focus.
Good forward tilt. Thunder on the Blvd. Doesn't even need it in
Good
a great
chase.
Great spot right now. Oh, trying for the counter. Doesn't get it.
Oh, and Ikan doesn't even wait for the side Bs to show up. He gets right into the face of the up B, which sets up another super strong punish. Earl looking very fooled at the moment.
An air dodge down? Right in Sora's face, really.
Yeah, air dodges do not have any landing lag, really. Even the directional ones. Like if you're in the air, you are stuck, right? But if you land immediately, that's exactly what Ikan was trying to say. And you're done. JV2. No? Look, oh, he's out there though? I thought he would turn it around.
Bro, Ikan was thirsty. He was getting out there. He wanted to kill. Oh!
It's hard to pull the trigger on any of the side Bs, right? Because you can just do another 2. That's why Ikan scouting the up B on the second stock was so clutch, right? Because you can up B into side B immediately, and that makes it so much harder to punch. But if you know where the up B is going to land immediately, that's an easy snipe.
Did a good job of navigating around the Thunder off stage. Cycling again around to the fire. Oh, up throw.
Yeah,
just
waiting out.
wants the vertical positioning.
Wait out the up B1, or side B1. Fight as well. That's what Earl has shown the last time. Stick with it, you know.
A regular Hadouken.
What a stall. This is like campy Ikan. If there ever was one.
Oh, good counter. That's what he was looking for, that checkmate situation. That counter, super deep like that, it doesn't matter what strength of Shoryuken, it is just going to kill.
And Earl needs to play around all of this, but he can continue to snipe.
Oh, but the
What?
Tatsu sent him the other way. That's just not fair.
And that's the reset.
Yep, we got a bracket reset now.
That's the reset.
So Ikan's 3 games. Both of these players are now just 3 games away from winning. Ikan has gotten the tough part out of the way. Now it is all just
Their
a matter
set
of
went to game
closing.
5 in winter semis. So what a turnaround for Ikan, right? He's good at being studious here. Anytime he takes a loss, he goes immediately to the lab. It might be immediately to the lab at the venue. He's good at that.
3, 2, 1, go!
It helps that his coach is the head TO. What do I know?
Going super deep, manages to make it back.
That had to be a misinput. I think he wanted to go to the ledge.
There's been a couple of times tonight where he's just made those super deep charges. And it seems like half of the time it was because he was antsy to get an edge guard, and half the time was just by accident.
Oh, what a wait from Earl. He dashed up in a position where it looked like he was going to be dash up F tilt, waited for Ikan to respond, and then just changed up his pattern. Although it doesn't matter because as soon as he catches you, even if it's from the ledge on a rising aerial, it could explode you. However, there's the answer back. Earl not to be dismayed.
Immediate clap back. Not wasting any time, not wasting any sort of energy. No, I'm going to try my best to keep pace with this dude as long as I can. 'Cause now it's the set that counts.
Yeah, that's the most important one. The one he gave up, that was gratis, right?
Everybody gets one.
That's why we're going with the Family Guy quotes.
Down throw. Was hoping it was drifting a little bit to that back air. Not quite to get it. Earl's starting to space out that neutral air a lot more, baiting it out, using that down tilt again to low profile those options.
Creating space. That's the most important part. If Ikan gets through this zone, it's very, very, very scary. You need to play perfectly at this 60%. Yeah, that focus lands, you're dead. Yeah, if the follow-up after a focus cancel lands, you're dead. So, and that just poked the shield, but it's not enough to KO. If the up air landed, you know what would have killed him? The Shoryu.
He likes to throw that out just as kind of a warning. But Earl doing a good job of sniping that recovery. Had no other options left. Oh, was that a hard read on his ledge jump? Like just the other way around?
That was weird. But as it happens, one stock apiece.
That's again, that's another intimidating factor. It's like I could get these reads where it's like you can see that he guesses correctly, but it just goes in the wrong direction, or sometimes he gets that rare misinput. And you just kind of think to yourself, oh, wait a minute. That was for that option. Oh, no.
But controlling the zone right now is EarlOfM. Look at him go, pushing Ikan to the ledge. Using every aerial to his advantage. Trying to put those 2 hits in at scary spots. And okay, getting tech chase with a forward smash.
It's now Earl's turn to start getting on those reads, capitalizing on that conditioning.
If you take a hit on the focus and then you just continue your safe control, you might as well, right? That's the plan.
Just late on that punish.
Oh, good shield. Shielding on that platform. If you get hit by the second hit of that, you are dead. 71%, you will die to a Shoryu here.
Focus is out of that hit again.
Fading back, using all of the corner to his advantage here as Earl. Look at him. He just,
Oh, wrong way!
If that turned around, it was in. The poke.
Gotta go
See?
super deep. The tech
What a
saves
tech
him!
from Ikan! And he...
Up throw still not enough to kill. focus!
Double focus! What? Calm down, dude! That was wild! Joe has left the couch. That disadvantage was impeccable for Ikan. He played that astoundingly.
This kid's gonna give me a heart attack, y'all. I'm not gonna make it to fucking 65 because of Ikan.
On Jacob's birthday, you're allowed one fuck.
Oh, well, now you just wasted yours. So that's...
You only get one.
Everybody gets one.
Everybody. Oh, my God. So that's 4 games in a row now for Ikan. This is where it gets really scary because that's the thing.
That was the most Ikan game. However,
all right,
that's it. Yeah, you don't matter. It don't matter. Earl, out the gate, first 30 seconds, exploding in Ikan stock.
That is exactly the stock that you need because at this point you just need something, anything to take the wind out of the sails. Because now, like with 4 games in a row, you recognize like, okay, this guy has momentum. I need to just stop this right now, or else it's never going to get better.
Oh, and chasing with these down. These down airs have been so valuable for Earl. They weren't in really high-stakes situations in game number 1 of this reset, but in game number 2, I feel like it's just continuing this chase so well. When you're forced to land on a Ryu, it just puts out a hitbox in a really ambiguous place. However, Ikan will get the auto combo, clean up the stock, even this up.
Using the focus again to get out of there. All right, but tech chase. Oh, that forward tilt. Not safe on shield, so able to punish that.
Oh, but the weight. He played that ledge trap from down below. As soon as he went under the stage, Earl knew he would get up there faster and be able to respond to the ledge get up, even though he was off stage in that situation. This is looking like Earl's game to win for sure. However, 90%, you could die in a minute.
Gotta watch out. Target combo, punishes it with the shield grab. Now it's got him in a situation where he can edge guard. Or punish on the focus off stage.
Yeah, looking real low. However, still able to get a connect on the forward air, even off of the ledge.
And Earl staying so calm and composed in these scrambles back to onto stage. And a lot of situations where he's recovering with Ikan isn't intimidated if he loses the ledge trump.
And look how confidently he is he's tech chasing. He tech chased there in a spot where it's like he would rip a down smash against anyone else, but instead he just went to go for the shield mix up like in a crazy spot. However, this is Ikan's chance to get some momentum here. Let's see. No, down air gets a lot of stage control for Tangled.
Using the hits of the side B. Dislodging him out of the focus. Has got to watch out. 154 has got to close this out soon. He's in a great position. Looking for the ledge option. Fade back. Red fireball. Bullies his way back onto stage.
We've seen Ikan come back from crazy here.
Oh no!
And he's going to win the game. A game that Earl was winning 80% of the time. Ikan turns it around. Brilliant positioning. From that ledge spot on the left side,
It happened again.
just created the moment.
It just happened again. It happened
Quintessential
again.
Ikan.
Ikan.
In the Twitter comments. Ikan.
Honestly, like the chat's probably just gonna be blowing up with Ikan. Like,
It's wild.
It just every single time I see him play, he just manages to surprise me. Even when he's on the back foot, I just like, he did it again.
It reminds me of like vintage 2017 Dark Shad. You remember that era?
That was like the peak of Smash 4. Was watching Dark Shad just like kill somebody while he was one stock down and he was 150 and the other person was at 0. That was peak Smash 4, and that's what, like, that was at the game when it was most fun to watch. Before Bayo and Cloud came in and ruined it.
I am glad you have an opinion. That's the most I will agree with you on that opinion is I'm glad you have it. Actually, shout out to Dark Shed. I'm sure he's He watches every Ikan pod. He'll appreciate the shout-out for sure. Love me some Shadow. I think he plays more Shulk these days. Which is fine. Shulk is a pretty good character.
And again, honestly, what I like about Ikan now is that he's actually adapting to Earl's ledge pressure really well. It's honestly the factor that has really been able to keep him in these games like super close, even though he's been at these kill percents.
Oh, let it rip.
That crouching Pierce, good out of shield option.
You know, it got the job done. And so it's not that he's getting out of the ledge trap situations. He is getting out of them, and then so it looks like he's not getting out of them in a situation where like he has too much advantage at all, but he makes the most of that advantage to create these opportunities. When you see someone with this comeback factor make these comebacks happen, you have to appreciate the setups for them. And that's exactly what Ikan is good at.
Oh, interrupts with the Nair. Officer forward air just wants stage control. And again, there's been not a single situation where he has missed that tech tonight.
That is not untechable at 160 after the hit.
He's right next to the ledge. You'd think that there would be a situation where he's too close, but no, literally every single time he's gotten the tech.
He has to know that timing from labbing, right? You have to know that timing from labbing it and from knowing that, like, at that such a high percent, it's never gonna untechable you, right? Like, otherwise, why would you lab it? It's just game knowledge from Ikan coming into play, allowing him to recover from like what seems like an untenable situation if you don't have any matchup knowledge.
Good forward air. Earl now starting to chase really deep off stage.
That was not a Hadouken, right?
No, that was not.
And that puts Earl in this game.
We saw the up air change. We all knew what was supposed to be at the end there, but it doesn't matter. He's got the layup after the rebound, and Ikan goes 6 straight in grand finals to win Ignition 262 from the loser's side in just pure Ikan form. Should we have expected anything less at Ikan? I get to see that this weekend, all weekend, against some of the best players on this planet.
Make some money, dude. Make some money.
I'm gonna make so much money this weekend. Do not quote me on that because I could lose it all.
Get the hookup on the side bet server for Snoofle. Okay, so get ready for like the ultimate Smash Ultimate Turtleism. It's 3-0, but it was close.
Yes.
And then it was a 3-0, but it was close. Because Earl played great. But that's the margin of error you need to play against versus Ryu, is if you are off by this much, and a Ryu with that much experience comes to play, you're going to pay the price, and it's going to look bad.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely. Well,
congrats to Earl for making it this far and making it to Grand Finals winner side. It was a good run.
No easy feat to make it in winner side these days, especially with how stacked this region is.
But the 1 seed makes it happen, and that's going to be your Ignition bracket.
Shout-outs to Ikan, shout-outs to Earl, shout-outs to all of our top 8 places.
Vid Rocker getting 3rd, Big Mac getting 4th, Cyber and who is on the other side?
Revolver?
Cyber and Revolver getting 5th, Snoofle and RZI getting 7th place. Great top 8 here at EarlOfM.
Really great top 8. And of course, one more shout out we got to give, obviously, to the man behind the 1s and 2s. The big man Xylus.
Mr. Jacob, Mr. Xylus.
Honestly, without
on the mix tonight.
On the 1s and 2s.
Giving you all the great remixes and all
like,
that.
No talk, without Jacob's help every single night in Ignition, none of this would be possible. He's the man behind the curtain, making sure that everything on stream is operating to a T, to make sure that all of our region is repped just as well as it is. And so,
fun fact, if you want to support the biggest Ultimate Weekly in the country that's offline and doesn't support NFTs,
yes,
you can subscribe.
Yes. Subscribe to us.
Unrivaled
Subscribe to us. Don't give crypto money.
Fun
We are the
fact.
underdogs here.
The first tweet NFT sold for $3 million last year and sold for $280.
And now it's worthless because
in
that money isn't
2022.
real.
So, if you want to support a grassroots scene, I know a great place to sub. It's here at the Unrivaled channel, and you can follow me.
It is
at
ethical to
LordStern473.
spend your money here.
You
Please
can
do.
spend your Twitter follows at LordStern473.
And of course,
at
at
4CJoe,
at 4C
local
Joe.
third strike player.
And
And
also, hey,
at Xylus.
I don't know.
Xylus for his birthday.
At
Give him
Zal's
a
for his
follow.
birthday, and I don't know if I'm going to be on stream for this, but I don't know if there's going to be a stream for this. I don't know if Rizzone's going to be taking his gear out there, but also see me at Genesis kicking ass with the claw and ST in the side event.
I will not be at Genesis. If you're at Genesis, good luck and have a good time. And shout outs to all my buddies who will be there. I wish I could say hi to you. It would be great. But I'm excited to watch from Chicago. It'll be great. That's it for us. We're going to tear up the stream and get out of here.